is an amateur bantamweight. Introducing first of all in the red corner, weighing in 61.3 kilos, Joshua Hughes. And weighing 61.2, Luke Riley.
Actions there from referee Alan Howcroft. Welterweight action about to get underway here at Budo 43. Joshua Hughes in the dark blue, taking on Luke Riley in the black.
Yeah, once again, SBG versus Next Gen, first fight on Budo 43's main card. Josh Hughes, who is one of my favourite fighters, he's never ever been in a boring fight. And Luke Riley, who is an exciting prospect.
Yeah, great hips early from Luke Riley there, trying to defend this takedown, but Hughes absolutely relentless, trying to suck the hips out from under his man.
Yeah, they call Josh Hughes the Salford backpack, because he's once he gets a hold of you, he just likes to, well, as it becomes the norm now, to Khabib you, so to speak. But like you said, Luke showing great hips at the moment and just doing enough to fend off Hughes' advances at the moment.
Yeah, Riley's in a difficult spot here. He's not going to be able to get those legs out from underneath Hughes. It really is on Hughes now to sort out what he wants to do next in this position, Chris.
Yeah, Hughes' left arm looks like it may be a little bit trapped, which is what sort of halted his advancing position there. Luke obviously now trying to get back to his feet has loosened that up, so look for Josh now to a bit of dirty boxing, which is what he likes. He's digging the head there and trying to make life uncomfortable for Riley.
Yeah, good head position here. Let's see if he can fire off a few short right hands.
Yeah, Riley,
with that free arm.
Yeah, Riley doing well just with wrist control, just to stop Riley doing that. So Hughes, in the meantime, as we said, good head position, trying to make life as uncomfortable as possible for Riley. Proper Couture-esque old school style of fighting, in your face and boxing dirty, or trying to box dirty. As we said, Riley's doing a great job of defending at the moment.
Yeah, and some good knees there from the taller man, Riley.
Oh, clash of heads there.
Oh, nice hands from
good
Riley
left hand
there.
from
nice
from
knee
Luke.
to the body from Riley.
And Hughes is stunned. He is stunned.
Hughes trying to scramble for a takedown here. Riley needs to get those hips out, and he does.
Yeah, and Riley has fallen nicely here as he's posted against the cage. And how much has that big left hook taken out of Hughes?
Looking to take the back here is Riley. He's got one hook in. Short, sharp shots.
They're hitting the arm of Hughes. He's not taking many on the chin. They are beginning to get through now.
Looking to disengage is Riley. Hughes fighting back. They are swinging and banging here in the first round.
Riley teeing off there. And Hughes now just looking to tie his man up, but he's firing back, Hughes. He's not looking just to close the distance and clinch. I don't think that was it. It didn't land clean. I think he just stepped in, overstepped.
Yeah, it looked like maybe a knee tap takedown attempt there from Joshua Hughes.
The final 10 seconds of an action-packed first round. And I think you're enjoying the spoils of yes on your head, mate. So we're wearing the blood of these two competitors after, as we said, an action-packed first round. Josh Hughes enjoying success early with a deep takedown, a big deep shot. And trying to, as we said, land some shots. Luke Riley with tremendous defense up against the cage, gets into a position where he can land his own shots, and he landed some devastating strikes.
Yeah, he really did. When he was able to engage Joshua Hughes on the feet in that open space, he did some really, really good work. Hughes, of course, trying to close that gap, and as you say, put that Randy Couture style game plan to work. Get a grip around the back of the neck and the head and start throwing those heavy uppercuts and short hooks in there. Real tale of two striking styles in that first round, and some interesting grappling exchanges as well, Chris. And I've not got a clue how this one's going to play out in the second.
No, I was just thinking that through. I was looking on the far side, just trying to see if I could half lip read what Matt Inman was saying to Josh Hughes. And yeah, it's going to be interesting now, because I expect Luke Riley, knowing that he's had him hurt in the first, to come out and look to just throw hell for leather. Hughes maybe adopt more of the same, looking for the clinch and the takedown.
What Riley needs to do is stay as central as possible in the cage here. He needs that room to maneuver, get his angles off it and get his punches off. He doesn't want to be tied up and find himself on his back.
Good right hand from Riley again.
Yeah, caught his man on the way in there. This is where he needs to fight from. This is the range he needs to use.
Yeah, good left hand from Hughes.
Nice uppercut with the right hand there from Riley.
Yeah, good head movement from Hughes that time. Riley's got some slick hands.
And the question remains, can Joshua Hughes...
Oh, big right hand.
Takes a big right there.
Oh, big right
nice
hand of his own.
back.
We have got ourselves a fight, Brad. Oh!
Looping overhand shot and a big knee to the body and another. But this is where Riley doesn't want to be. Backed up against the cage. Just level change from Hughes. He's going to get the takedown here, you would think.
You would think so. He's got the hands clasped. Riley looking to base out. May have just done enough. He's looking to turn Hughes, who ties the leg up. Beautiful takedown from Hughes.
Yeah, fantastic stuff from the SBG Manchester man. And he's got those legs grapevine now. It's going to make it very difficult for Luke Riley to get out of this position. He's not going to be able to stand up using the cage now until he frees those legs.
And Hughes now just looking to free up the hands to throw some shots. Again, Riley's defense, he's tied up the left arm of Hughes. He's not allowing him to break free and posture up, and Hughes is having to work just to stay in the position, and Riley's going to get back to his feet here.
Yeah, Riley's freed the legs. He's going to be wary of the shots coming in now as he tries to get up. This is where we've seen some good striking from Joshua Hughes in this dirty boxing position. Good head control. He needs to get that head pressed right between the jaw and the shoulder, and then maybe he can let rip with that right hand.
Riley looking just to get a bit of breathing room, just so he can try and turn the corner and get out, like you say, and get back to the centre of the cage where he's got that room to work. He's obviously already shown that he's got the better of the stand-up thus far, Brad, but Hughes at the moment just stuck to him like glue. Powerful little guy.
He's Hughes. Levels here. Takes his man down.
Yeah, gets
what
the ankle.
What can he do with it now? He's got to be careful here, because if Riley can get that leg over the top.
Yeah, Hughes is, and he gets into side control, and again Riley immediately looking to stand up, and does. And again another takedown.
Yeah, another solid takedown there from Joshua Hughes. May not be enough though. He's not done a whole lot with these takedowns.
And this goes back to what we were saying in one of the earlier fights, Brad. At the moment, that not much has come in the way of any fighter in that round. So based on aggression and obviously control, it may just be obviously enough to nick the round. So I mean, I don't know about you, I think obviously Riley probably he was damaging on the feet, and had Josh Hughes scrambling for a lot of the latter part of the round. So again, we're in a position where it's who's going to put the biggest third stanza in.
Yeah, Riley landed some nice shots early in that second round. You know, that may have been enough to nick it. Who knows? We're going to have to wait and see. Of course, there's every chance that this one does not make the final bell, Chris. Both guys have had their moments. Hughes in the clinch and Riley at range.
Both guys have landed some massive shots. And like you say, chins have stood a test, especially Hughes, who was badly rocked towards the end of the first. But like we said, you just don't know how it's going to pan out, so I'm intrigued to see how this third round goes.
Surely the advice for Luke Riley is to keep his back off that cage, keep moving and keep peppering those big shots every time Hughes advances. And for Hughes, you've got to think he just wants to get his man crushed up against that cage, get the takedown, get that top position.
Third and final round. Joshua Hughes in the blue-grey shorts. Luke Riley in the black of what has been two fantastic rounds of action so far. Oh,
nice two-shot combination there.
Yeah, good left from Hughes, good right from Riley. So again, they're still going blow for blow, aren't they?
Riley sitting just outside Hughes' range, so Hughes has to move forward to throw that strike, and that's where Riley's looking for the counter.
I'm just trying to see what's actually is it the nose of Hughes that's bleeding, or is it the lip?
I'm not sure. Half of it's in my eye though, so I'll ask him later.
Send him that dry cleaning bill.
Riley looking very confident on his feet.
Riley not interested to engage there in the grappling.
Yeah, nice little trip there from Riley. Just catch his.
Oh, lovely deep shot.
Yeah, great level change there from Joshua Hughes.
Just moving back on this near side as Hughes shoots in for a double leg. He's now switched to the single, and he's looking to turn out the side to tie that leg up and get the takedown. Now switches to the double. He's got his hands in the cage. The referee on top of that. Lovely switch from Riley.
Great stuff from Riley to switch the position there. He's got his hips down flat to the mat. He's doing everything he needs to here.
Don't know if he's hunting for a guillotine. He's playing around with his wrist locks. Big shot from Riley.
He may have been better served to try and get back to his feet there instead of throwing those body shots, but he's got his hips flat to the mat again as Riley.
That's what I was going to say. He's left himself open and Hughes is attacking the single lane. I thought he'd have stepped off again then and made him stand up. Probably a little over a minute, maybe a minute to go in this round. And again, it's another close round.
And they're back to their feet. Hughes trying to punch his way in there. Riley firing back. Nice left hand from Riley. Combinations
Hughes
here
is
from the
tiring.
next fighter.
Shoots again for the takedown. Gets it this time. Big takedown.
Turns the corner on that takedown. And what can Joshua Hughes do in the final seconds of this round?
Into half guard. I think that was more to stop Riley's hips coming out. So it's a wise move from Riley towards the end of this round. Just look to try and hold the position. He's got to keep it though. He's got to get his hips down like Riley was doing and look to try and throw some form of strikes.
Riley trying to displace him here, but very heavy on top is Joshua Hughes.
And Hughes doing again a good job of defending. Hughes now throwing strikes, so he's scoring punches. This is a close fight, Brad.
Final 10 seconds of the round.
The crowd is going wild.
Crowd absolutely loving it here in Bolton. Joshua Hughes looking to stack up and
Hughes is exhausted. I was going to say he's just going to look to throw everything here. And what a fight.
Yeah, fight of the night so far for me, Chris. Luke Riley, Joshua Hughes putting it all on the line over 3 rounds. Hughes doing his best work with the takedowns and the dirty boxing in that first round. Riley, though, the strikes from range, punishing his man as the fight wore on. 3 very close rounds. I've not got a clue. Let's hope our judges have been able to pick one out. What a fight here at Budo 43.